Roman Reigns just messed up big time. He didn't want to face Randy, he didn't want to face AJ Styles, he didn't want to face LA Knight. What is that all about? Oh, you lazy bastard, you want to keep drinking that pina colada in your island of relevancy, right? Well, it ain't happening thanks to the man with the swollen balls. That's right, Nick Aldis. Roman was like, I ain't facing anyone. Well, actually, you're facing all of them. He's so fearless, man. The size of them balls. How do you even carry that shit? Royal Rumble is looking good. Now, in kayfabe, the odds are not looking good. Obviously, it's 4 men. The odds are not in Roman's favor. But it's scripted. Yes, sorry to break it to you, we all know Roman Reigns is winning this match. But here's what I want you to do. Everyone who's watching this video, and I know you ain't listening, but please do. All of you who are watching this video, make sure to let me know in the comments below right now. I don't see you typing, by the way. I don't see... Go to the comment section and tell me who's eating the pin at the Royal Rumble. Who's bending down to Roman Reigns? Is it LA Knight? Is it Randy Orton? Or is it AJ Styles? I don't think I made myself clear here. I don't see you typing. I want you to treat that keyboard like you're playing Mozart. New Year's Revolution SmackDown was great. There's barely anything that I didn't like. I think we got some really memorable, strong moments on the show. And finally, there's definitely a lot to talk about. By the way, I know I'm the only one who actually popped for this, but Chad from Nickelback was with Triple H. Like, this is the most random thing ever. And I hope they're cooking a SmackDown theme song. Like, people don't seem to realize, and I'm gonna get hate for this, but Nickelback are actually great. Like, they slap. I thought they sucked too because people kept telling you, like back in the day. A few years ago, I listened for a meme and realized that they're good. They're actually good. No, seriously, Triple H took this picture just to pop me. So, of course, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you are doing well. I've missed making content, man. Like, I was so inactive, but I feel like in a long run it was for the better because now I feel like on 15 cups of coffee today, you know? And maybe that's because SmackDown was good, I don't know. But you know, guys, I'm a little mad at you. I didn't get a Christmas present from you. None of you actually gave me a Christmas present. And I think you should feel guilty, you should feel bad, you should feel horrible. I don't know how you live with yourself right now, if I can be honest, right? So here's what I want you to do. Make sure to click that like button if you already didn't. Subscribe. It's getting annoying, isn't it? The show kicks off with the tribal chief arriving to SmackDown. Now we know he already had some plans that didn't work out. Nick Aldis ain't a pushover. And the first match was the United States Championship Tournament final. Santos Escobar versus Kevin Owens. Before the match, we see Logan Paul with a Titantron, like a classic Titantron entrance video. You know, when you see all the cool highlights and shit of Superstar doing maneuvers, you know? Remember that shit, how great that used to be? Everyone should get these back, in my opinion at least. It's like a personalized hype video, you know, makes everyone look so much cooler. You could have someone like Jamie Noble. You know, you watch his entrance video, man, this guy's stuff. And I ain't gonna surprise anyone when I'm saying this, but these two have a lot of chemistry. We got the LWO taking out Santos goons. In the beginning, Kevin Owens definitely dominated, and I gotta say, Logan Paul is so entertaining on the commentary. Like, I know some things he say are kinda cringe, but in a way it kinda makes sense. He keeps saying shit like, I don't know how a Canadian could be the United States champion. Well, anyone can, Logan. Like that's not the point. Rey Mysterio was the United States champion. Kevin Owens himself was the United States champion back in the day when he got rid of the beard and he looked as bad as me when I got rid of the beard. Well, at least he didn't look 12. So Logan was hilarious on commentary. He keeps saying that he's not impressed by anyone, including Kevin Owens. But then he says, okay, maybe I am a little bit once he saw some great shit from Kevin Owens. And like I've said, the match was fun, a lot of chemistry. And Logan Paul made it clear he doesn't want to get stunned by Kevin Owens again. He also said Stone Cold Steve Austin called he wants his finisher back. Of course, in the end, Kevin Owens ends up taking the W. We're seeing this match at the Royal Rumble. And Logan Paul had some things to say. He said, congrats, you get to face the greatest United States champion ever. I haven't even broke a sweat, and I retained the championship for 62 days. Now, yes, he never defended the championship, right? Is he wrong, though? Is he wrong? He keeps talking about how a Canadian could not be the United States champion. And Kevin Owens had enough. I'm excited for the match. This is great, man. A lot of people will say Logan Paul is so cringe, like it doesn't make any sense. Well, that's the point, and I'm not sure if he doesn't know that a Canadian could be the United States champion. Like he saw Rey Mysterio with the United States Championship. I don't know what is happening, but the thing is, I think it just kinda makes sense that Logan Paul is ignorant, and I believe a part of his gimmick should be is that he doesn't know shit about wrestling history. He doesn't even care, he doesn't wanna know. They could go as far as him thinking that the United States Championship is the most important championship in the WWE. It doesn't matter. I do have an issue of him not defending the championship at least once. You know, I wish we got at least one defense before Royal Rumble, but it is what it is. Like, I bet that's in his contract. We see Logan Paul all hurt. Thankfully, he has some friends. I'm not sure what this is leading to. Then we saw the Hurt Business, and Bobby Lashley says 2023 was not a good year for him. Not because he didn't put in the work, but he didn't got the results he expected. But 2024 is going to be different. The Street Profits are going to become the WWE Tag Team Champions, so they sent a warning to the Judgment Day, and Bobby Lashley enters the Royal Rumble match, and he is going to be almighty again. And oh man, it's time. The end is near. We see Karrion Kross and Scarlett with a new hair color, which means she's more bad now. And the AOP attacked Bobby and the Street Profits from behind. They are back. The crowd didn't pop as much as I wish they would, but they took out Bobby, they took out the Street Profits. We see Paul Ellering, which, you know, the crowd popped. He's a legendary manager. This looks kinda promising, but I can't lie to you guys. There's a big part of me that does not see this going anywhere, unfortunately, because they tried a lot of stuff with Karrion Kross, and I really hope this is it. Like, this is going to work. And with a legendary manager like that, there's definitely a bigger possibility, right? So yeah, the AOP are officially back in the WWE. The last time we seen these two was when they were with Seth Rollins, I believe, during the pandemic, which also looked really random, but this is definitely a very interesting dynamic they have going on. Okay, so let me break it down to you. Karrion Kross is the leader, like he's the singles guy, he's coming for the World Championship, right? We have the AOP, the tag team, they're coming for the tag team championships. Scarlett is a manager, and you love her, you know? And Paul is a manager too. It's definitely interesting. Now I understand Scarlett is not like a total manager. She's gonna be in Karrion's matches, but still, this is pretty interesting, and I hope this is gonna work out, man. I give you like 50-50 on this so far. There was some Michin versus IYO SKY. This was for the WWE Women's Championship. Pretty decent match. This was New Year's Revolution, so we obviously needed something like that. I didn't mind. Obviously, the result was very obvious. But the match, in my opinion, definitely delivered. And we did get a cool spot from Michin when she delivered the Styles Clash. I mean, that looked pretty impressive. But of course, she ended up losing the match. Later, the Damage Control talked backstage, and Bayley enters the Royal Rumble match. She says she's going to win. Not so fast, Bianca Belair says she's gonna win the Royal Rumble match. And not a lot of people popped. I think, you know, as much as I believe everybody likes Bianca, right? I think that would be a terrible decision. I mean, the comparisons to 2010 John Cena would go even more insane, so I don't think that is the best idea. Paul Heyman got interviewed and he got asked about The Rock. Paul says he was not invited to sit at Roman's table. He will never be invited. And he keeps talking about how The Rock is just like everybody wants to be relevant because, you know, they challenged Roman Reigns. He even mentioned CM Punk. He said welcome back, which felt like a honest moment, you know, it wasn't scripted in my opinion. This was great, this was wholesome. You get the message, no one is beating Roman. Well, I can tell you one thing for sure, boy, it ain't gonna be The Rock. The Rock doesn't have time to be the WWE champion. The man wants to run around in the jungle. Yes, people, it's like this for The Rock, you see. WWE, Hollywood, jungle. The man loves his jungle. I mean, Rock gets a movie offer, the first thing he asks is it in the jungle? Because if it is in the jungle, I'm in. I want to make 5 more movies in the jungle. Now we got Pretty Deadly versus Butch, and of course it's Tyler Bate, we all knew that. This is a new tag team, probably Butch is changing his name, so this was okay, you know, pretty big moment, definitely popped the internet, and of course, the babyface team won the match. Say what you will about the tag team division, man, but it's definitely getting better. Ashante T. Adonis wants an opportunity. He says he's hungry. He's like a hungry dog, you can see his bones, I believe he said. And he doesn't want Nick Aldis to feel sorry for him. He just wants an opportunity, and Nick Aldis says, I have something you might like. This is pretty interesting, you know. I'm not sure where this is leading. I don't remember how good he is in the ring or how much personality he has. He spent the most time in NXT, and I don't really watch NXT. The only time I've seen him is with Hit Row, which was a terrible group in my opinion. Didn't like it. Maybe it was good in NXT, I don't know. On SmackDown it was shit. So I'm not sure what he can do. But I mean, he's given a chance, and I can't wait to see what this is all about. And finally, we got the main event, AJ versus Randy versus LA Knight, #1 contenders match to determine who's facing Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. The crowd were really into this one. Big match feel, a match you could see on a pay-per-view. Like, really love this match, and I gotta say, I thought it's predictable. We all thought Randy is winning this one. By the way, we got blood. LA Knight was bleeding during the match, which was most likely unintentional, but man, we're seeing a lot of this lately. So I really enjoyed this match, and Randy was about to win, but LA Knight takes out the referee. What's gonna happen next? Well, Roman decides what's gonna happen next. We see Roman Reigns and the Bloodline just beating the crap out of all three guys. Roman, I believe, tried to, you know, just pretty much canceled the match. No one is facing me at Rumble. I want to drink that pina colada, boy. I love pina colada on a beach. So as Roman Reigns is all smiles, he's, you know, feeling confident. He feels happy with what he thinks he accomplished. Nick Aldis says, tell Roman Reigns congratulations. Now he's going to face all three men at the Royal Rumble in a fatal 4-way match. And I think Paul just pooped a little bit, just a tiny bit, because he knows he has to tell this to Roman, who's pretty much happy, you know. If you would have asked me about this match like a week ago, I would say, I don't know. Maybe I just want to see Randy versus Roman Reigns, but honestly, I kinda like that. I don't know why. Maybe it was delivered so, you know, good. It just feels right. But like I've said, let me know in the comments below who's eating the pin. Because a lot of times, most of the time, the guy who's eating the pin is the guy that WWE are probably going to push the last out of these three competitors, right? I know it's a very predictable match because Randy Orton facing Roman Reigns kinda gave you a tiny possibility that Randy Orton might become the WWE champion, and we're going to see Randy versus Cody, even though it was like a 5% possibility. Am I Scott Steiner? But you get the idea. There was a tiny possibility. Now, it's predictable. Roman is winning, of course. The thing is, though, I look at this match a little bit differently. It's definitely not about, is Roman Reigns finally losing the championship? Nah, I'm just looking at this match as a good, entertaining, fast-paced, possible match. That's it. It's gonna be a very entertaining match, pop the crowd, and that's it. That's really it. And I'm all for it. I mean, I just miss Roman defending the championship, probably. But that was your Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, comment, like this video if you enjoyed. It really helps out the channel. You guys don't even know. Didn't bring me a Christmas present, you guys. Come on. And yeah, subscribe if you already didn't. Notifications on. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.